So I'm delighted to be joined by Treaty United new signing Conor Barry. Conor, how are you?
All good, Robert. Yeah, all good. And yourself?
Good, good. So first of all, how excited are you for the new season with Treaty?
Yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to getting going now. Only 2 weeks out from the league now. First game against Bray. So yeah, looking forward to getting started with that. Preseason has been tough, but we're getting minutes in the legs, and that's the main thing.
You've played with Mark Ludden and Enda Curran before at Galway United, I think. Did they have any influence on you joining the club?
Yeah, in a simple answer, you can say yes. That's a yes. Mark, I'd be very friendly with Mark, and he would have been on to me at the end of last season, seeing what I was doing, and he spoke very highly of the club and the group that was there, and yeah. So him and Enda, and along with Stevie as well, they had a Stevie Christopher. They had a big influence on me coming in. And getting involved. They only spoke good things about the club.
Yeah, and you've mentioned like Stephen Christopher, Enda Curran, and Mark Ludden. They're they've all played bar Enda. They've all played in the last two seasons. Enda played last season. I'm sure you've been watching Treaty. You played against us last season with Wexford. How have you made of the club? Obviously, as an outsider, just looking in at our last two seasons.
Yeah, like one thing that stood out very clearly was the togetherness of the group, and you can see that from being in there, only a few weeks now. Um, the core is still there from the last two seasons, which is great, and it's no fluke getting playoffs 2 years in a row and getting to a cup semi-final last year. Like you can't, you're a good team if you're pulling those standards up, like. So yeah, no, only good things from the outside looking in, and yeah, since I've been in there since the start of pre-season, that's been evident.
And you mentioned just there the togetherness of the squad. What has the kind of atmosphere been like in the dressing room in pre-season when you've been playing in friendlies and just training?
Yeah, it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, pre-season's tough. Mick is putting us through our paces, strength and conditioning coach, for sure. But look, pre-season is always going to be tough. So but like the group is in good spirits. A couple of very, very good moments throughout the games we've had in preseason. A couple of stuff that we need to learn on, but as Tommy said numerous times, like, it's about getting minutes in the legs, especially the first 3-4 weeks of preseason. Now the last 2 weeks you might be looking at more of a structure towards Bray, first game of the season, but yeah, now the spirits are high, and we're excited to come 17th of February to get going.
The season is it's fast approaching, as you said there. Is there any team you're kind of looking forward to playing at home or away?
Um, I like being a Galway lad. I enjoyed going to DC Park last year. Scored a couple of goals last time I was there. So yeah, Galway's always one that you kind of look at. To be honest, I've had a fair few clubs now at this stage. So Finn Harps are a previous club of mine, so they're down the division this year. Obviously Wexford, where I was last year, at loan. So there's you can nearly name the whole league now at this stage. But yeah, no, but to be honest, what I'm really looking forward to is Markets Field. I've enjoyed getting to the Markets Field since Treaty have come back into the league in 2020, and it's a great stadium, great atmosphere once the crowd gets going, and I'm looking forward to stepping foot on that first game of the season.
Lastly, how important is it that the crowd or the fans come and support the club throughout the season and essentially for the first game against Bray Friday week?
Yeah, look, it's huge. Like, it was probably the obvious answer I was going to give. Like, but you don't understand what it does to us as players. When there's a good crowd behind you, and supporting you and encouraging you and getting behind the team. Like, you could see that was evident through last year as well when we were down there, let's say with Wexford. But even the group that went up, the numbers that went up to Derry for the cup final, like, that's a hell of a hike up there. So you could see that there is a great fan base there. So look, it's vitally important that we have a good fan base there for us this season, because it's going to be very competitive to try and get playoffs again, and and get another cup run going. So look, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting everyone and playing in front of the crowd.
Conor, thank you so much for your time and best of luck for the new season.
No problem, Robert. Cheers. Thanks.